Shua Tov, everyone. Welcome to Tzilas Tell Stories on Saturday night. The title of this week's video is Sniffing the Best. I translated, adapted, and supplemented it from Sapuri Hasidim, the festival's volume. The video is dedicated in memory of Fege Batiras Rayachmil, Mrs. Frances Hurst, my generous aunt, on the occasion of her yortzeit on the 2nd of Iyar, which is also the birthday of the first Rebbe of this story. Rabbi Sholom Schneerson, the fourth Lubavitch Rebbe, was known as the Rebbe Maharash. He was the seventh and youngest survivor of his predecessor, Rabbi Menachem Mendel Schneerson, the Tzemek Tzedek. He passed on the 13th of Tishrei in 1882 at the young age of 48. Yesterday, Friday, 2nd of Iyar, was the anniversary of his birthday. In the years before he became Rebbe, while his father was still alive, he did his best to keep a low profile. Once, when he was on a trip to Europe, he dressed as an ordinary businessman rather than the Hasidic garb more appropriate to the son of the Rebbe and a profound Torah scholar in his own right. He even had a tip of a newspaper peeking from his pocket. One Shabbat, during his journey, he spent in Belz. At the time of the third meal, he went to the famed synagogue of Rabbi Sholom of Belz, which the Rebbe had finished building with his own hands in 1843. But that's another story for another time. Still, incognito, he stood off to the side in a remote corner of the room, which by then was crammed from wall to wall with ardent Belzer Hasidim awaiting the entrance of their Rebbe. Rabbi Sholom of Belz was the first of the Belz Hasidic dynasty. He became the main Rebbe of Hasidic Jewry in Galicia and Poland and had tens of thousands of followers. He passed away in 1855 at age 76. The family name is Rokeach. When Rabbi Sholom at last entered, a path directly from the door to his chair at the head of the table opened before him, like the splitting of the Red Sea. He took a few steps and suddenly halted. He didn't look around because at that stage of his life he was blind, but he began to inhale the air. "I smell something special," he announced. He turned and walked slowly in the direction of the Maharash, the whole time continuing to sniff from side to side. When he reached him, he took his hand and said, "Young man, from me one cannot hide." He then took the young Maharash with him to the head of the table. On the way, a few of the Hasidim, who suspected that the Rebbe had made a mistake due to his failed eyesight, whispered to him, Rebbe, this guy is just a businessman." The Belzer smiled and said, "True, he is indeed a merchant. And true, his merchandise is the best of all." You should know that the origin of the final sentence, "his merchandise is the best of all," is a paraphrase from the opening stanza of the Sisu V'Simchu hymn that we sing after the Torah reading on Simchat Torah before returning the Torah scrolls to the Ark. The words are, "Ki tov sachra mikol sechora," for its goods are better than all other goods. The Taya verse is, "For its goods are better than all other goods, more precious than fine gold and gems." Let me give it to you. Let me look at it exactly. Sisu v'simchas Torah usnu kavod la Torah ki tov sakra mikol skora mipaz mipnim yikora. That's it. Chodesh Tov, Shavua Tov.